Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you're having a good day. Another one of these National Pastime 3 videos here dedicated for you. I wanted to talk a little bit about the hit and run today. This is the sort of thing, though, back when I had the boards physically and I had the physical cards, I would think about sometimes, but I didn't use it that often. And honestly, part of the reason why is because you have to flip to a different part of the boards, and you're like, I don't really want to do that, and you get a little lazy and so on and so forth. When you look into the hit and run itself, though, you can see the strategies are pretty interesting. It changes depending on whether you're doing the hit and run or the bun. But here are the hit and run charts. We'll just look through this quickly. It's really simple because you only have two situations. You can call a hit and run with a runner on first or with runners on first and third. I know that a lot of computer games will allow you to call a hit and run with any sort of base situation, although usually you wouldn't see that like with the bases loaded, but I guess it's technically possible. Here you only have these two situations. What you can see is that there's a little bit of a penalty, right? A one with a hit and run on is a double instead of a home run in both cases. Then you see triples, doubles, the fours and fives turn to singles. 6 is always a double. And the reason why we do this is because 2 and 6 are carefully calculated, especially in the double column, to make sure that you get the triples and doubles right and all that stuff. As far as 7 through 10, or 7 through 10 here, yes, are concerned, I believe this is set up so that there's no advantage to hitting and running. Like if you're against a pitcher forever, a 7 or whatever, a 7 will still be an out instead of being suddenly a base hit for you, so there's no way to kind of game the system. Now, people who've played APBA before know about this. A lot of stuff here is very, very similar. You can get out of the double play, although Bill does put in a double play there at 25 on that board. Not with runners on first and third, by the way, but with runner on first, a line drive double play there or a ground ball double play, just in case you're trying to cheat. However, what everybody knows about is this 31, which ends up resulting in a single. Same thing holds true for 44. And what this allows you to do is allows you to look at your card and to count the number of 31s. And you can get an idea there whether the game developer thought that the batter was a good hitter with the hit and run play on or not. That's the way it is with both of these situations. So some interesting things to see. Now, there's all sorts of interesting kind of bizarre plays that come up because you have the runner moving. 33 and 34 both turn into double plays, which is something to watch out for because there's a lot of those in these cards. Now with runners on first and third is where we have a lot of fun because we also have a triple play option with the 41. You roll a 40 and the runner's out at home after there's the strike and he misses. All sorts of kind of crazy stuff. The 39 is a double steal, which means the runner steals home. 37 is a double steal. The 36 gives you one stolen base, but not the other one. All sorts of fun stuff that's happening here when you play with hit and run. Now, I think the big question here is from the point of view of strategy, like is one necessarily better than the other? I would say that you have to be sparing with this because the problem you can see right here is in the 13 where if you roll a 13, it's a strikeout, throw them out in both situations, and that's not what you want. And the 14 is also equally problematic. A 14 will be a strike with a runner thrown out with runners on first and third. You have to be careful with that. And with runners on first base, it's a strike and the runner's out stealing unless he has an 11 in the first column of his card. Now you know, when you've been watching me play this, why it is that I will always look at the card to see if we have that first column 11, because I worry a lot about that 14. I worry a lot about a good roll turning into double trouble. Anyway, just a little bit of thinking out loud for you as far as the strategy for the hit and run is concerned. As far as overall strategy, I think it depends on the season you're playing with. I think you want to try your hardest to try to imitate as much as you can what happened in real life. You're never going to be able to get it perfect, but we can get it pretty close. Anyway, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that. Talk to you later. Bye.